is good, y'all? It's your boy Ty back here with another video. In this video today, we are going to be ranking the top 10 shooting guards in NBA 2K21 MyTEAM. Now, before we go any further, if I miss out on an obvious one, I'm sorry. Tried to look through them and sort them out, but I'm bound to miss one when I do all of the positions. Hopefully, I get everybody on the list that I wanted to, and so my list can be very, very solid. But we still are going to have different opinions, and that is fine. That's why I want you guys to be active in the comments. Let me know who I missed out on, who I was too high on, too low on, and let me know. Starting the list off at number 10, well, actually, we're going to have two guys at number 10 because I couldn't leave either of these guys off. First one being Otis Birdsong, 6'3", 6'4", wingspan, hot spots from 3 out of 5 spots around their perimeter, 9 Hall of Fame badges, 17 on gold, 5 on silver, 83 3 ball, 75 driving dunk, 90 speed with ball, 86 bundle, 93 speed, 93 acceleration, 90 lateral quickness. Looking at the finishing badges, he does come with a ton of Hall of Fame finishing badges, shooting wise. Hall of Fame Green Machine, Hot Zone Hunter. And that's why the hot zones, no hot zones from the top of the key. That hurts him because he does have that Hall of Fame Hot Zone Hunter. But you have to badge out Otis if you do want him to be very, very solid. You guys can see on the next gen system what his badges do look like. So he's the one guy at number 10 that I have. The other guy tied at number 10 happens to be Donovan Mitchell. Now it's important to remember, these are primary shooting guards. So both Otis and Donovan, I would personally play at the shooting guard or at the point guard position. As you guys can see, basically the same hot spots as Otis. 1 Hall of Fame badge, 21 on gold, 7 on silver, 9 on bronze, 86 3 ball, 90 driving dunk, 86 boner, 94 speed ball acceleration and speed, as well as that 89 lateral quickness. Now, when you fully badge out this Donovan Mitchell, I believe he can get 42 gold badges, which is just absolutely incredible. If you apply, the range extender, if you apply some of these defensive badges, he can be a top point guard in the game. I know his primary position is the shooting guard position, but if you play him at point guard with that 6'10" wingspan, he can definitely be a problem. Coming in at number 9 is a guy that might surprise some of you in Ruby Nick Anderson. 6'6", 6'9" wingspan, hot spots from both corners and the top of the key. 10 gold badges, 13 on silver, 2 on bronze. Now, the one thing I will say, look at his badges and look what can be upgraded. Everything besides the bronze clamps can be upgraded. So you're looking at a base Nick Anderson with 24 gold badges. You can't apply any badges to him, which obviously is kind of hurts the card's value. But when you look at it, 93 3 ball, decent enough driving dunk, 83 ball, 83 speed, 84 lateral quickness. And he comes with all of these shooting badges as well as an incredible release. I don't know what jump shot he's got, but let me tell you, it is absolutely butter. And especially, I've used him on current gen, next gen. Either one, you're going to be knocked down with Nick Anderson. Now, maybe I might be too high on Nick Anderson, but the thing is, he's a great budget option. He comes badged out enough. You really wouldn't even have to apply any badges. The thing is, on the defensive end, he's not going to be great, but he's going to be able to hold his own with this 6'6" frame, 6'9" wingspan at the shooting guard position. Definitely going to be able to hold his own, and he comes in at number 9 on my top 10 shooting guard list. Coming in at number 8 is another kind of budget guy in Amethyst, Michael Cooper. 6'5", 6'8" wingspan, hot spots from 3 out of 5 places around the arc, 1 Hall of Fame badge, 13 on golds. Similar to Nick Anderson, although Michael Cooper is just a little bit better on defense and less as good. He's not as good of a shooter. 83 3 ball, 84 driving dunk, can't really handle the ball, 80 speed, and a 95 lateral quickness. Neither of these guys are going to be able to make plays for you on the offensive end. Cooper is just that much better on defense and that much worse of a shooter. That's really all there is. They both got great releases. They both got basically the same height. Nick is just a little bit taller, but it's the same thing. Tendency wise, you guys can see decent enough driving dunk tendency. Sigs wise has that 28 that is absolutely incredible. Normal dribble sigs, and like I said, you're not going to be able to really create that much with Michael Cooper, but he is known as the chicken man in the MyTEAM community, and he is exactly that. He should green the majority of wide open shots you get with him. Now this one, a lot of people might disagree with this one, but coming in at number 7 for me is Pink Diamond Sam Jones. 6'4", 6'7" wingspan, hot spots from 3 out of 5 places behind the arc, 6 Hall of Fame badges, 24 on gold, 3 on silver with 1 bronze badge. Does come with a 94 3 ball, 88 driving dunk, 88 speed ball, 86 ball, 90 speed as well as an 89 lateral quickness. You look at his badges and you say, how is he barely better than Michael Cooper? Well, that's actually a good question. The one thing I will say, the biggest thing for me is he's only 6'4". His dribble sigs aren't great anyway. So I get he's got a better ball handle, better speed with ball, but you still can't handle the ball with him like that. The Hall of Fame quick first step allows him to create a little bit more, but he's not that much better than a Michael Cooper. Is he better? Probably, but when I did a gameplay with Sam Jones, he wasn't a guy that I was just super uber impressed with, and that's why you don't see him any higher. Is he better than Michael Cooper? Yes, that's why he's high on the list, but when you compare him to the guy you'll see next on my list, I just am not as comfortable with Sam Jones. I get it, he's supposed to be that man with the plan, especially if you badge him out, but for me, he just really wasn't that next level. Like I said, a lot of you guys might disagree, but give me Amethyst Klay Thompson over Sam Jones for me. 6'6", 6'9" wingspan, hot spots from 4 to 5 places around the arc. 1 Hall of Fame badge, 16 on gold, 8 on silver, 1 bronze badge, 95 3 ball, 65 driving dunk, can't really handle the ball, 82 speed, and a 94 lateral quickness. But just look at the shooting badges. I get he's only got silver range extender, but he is going to be absolutely knocked down, as well as very good on the defensive end. His speed is something that I personally would like to just see a little bit higher, but still, nonetheless, look at the badges, look at the hot zones. He can do it all. You go to, next gen where he has blinders, and he's even better. Just trust me when I say Klay Thompson, if you're looking for a 3-and-D guy, he's a top 3-and-D guy for his price in the game. Tendency-wise, 80 driving dunk, 55 on-ball steal, as well as that 75 shot contest. Great release. I absolutely love his release. It takes some getting used to, but the more you get used to it, the better it's going to be. Pro 6 behind the back, Pro 2 tween. All I'm going to say is when we get a better Klay Thompson, watch out. Coming in at number 5 is one of the newer players that we have seen in Diamond Michael Redd. 6'6", 6'9" wingspan, hot spots from everywhere behind the arc. 6 Hall of Fame badges, 21 on gold, 9 on silver with 1 bronze badge. 94 3 ball, 75 driving dunk, 82 speed ball, 86 ball handle, 86 speed, 86 acceleration, as well as that 84 lateral quickness. So you might want to say he's not great on defense. He's not great, but he's serviceable enough. His height gives him enough to just get by, and as well as him being able to get every single badge. Now you can't upgrade that quick first step, obviously the Hall of Fame Space Creator, as well as just a ton of shooting badges, especially on next gen. When you get rid of that steady, add blinders, he becomes so tough. Tendency wise, 80 driving dunk tendency, as well as pretty decent defensive tendencies. Ray Allen base, which I'm not a huge fan of, but Michael Redd's release is just different. Pro 5 moving crossover, Pro 5 moving behind the back, which on current gen is super great. And let me tell you, if you're just looking for a purely knockdown shooter, Michael Redd is your guy. Coming in at number 4 is a guy that I had a hard time placing on this list for a multitude of things in Monta Ellis. 6'3", 6'2" wingspan, hot spots from 4 to 5 places around the arc. Another point guard, really, that is a primary shooting guard. 88 3 ball, a 98 driving dunk, 86 ball handle, 95 speed ball, 95 acceleration, 95 speed, 98 vertical, as well as that 88 lateral quickness. Every single one of these 7 Hall of Fame badges is in the finishing department, which isn't terrible, especially when you got Hall of Fame Showtime. But the bad thing is he's not a complete player. He heart crusher, interceptor, intimidator, off-ball pest. Like, he's missing a lot. Tireless defender. And then you go here, you look at unpluckable that he doesn't have, that can't be applied because it's not even in the game. Hot zone hunter. Slippery off-ball, clutch shooter. He's not a complete player at all, and so you only have 5 badge spots, and that does hurt him just a little bit. But when he's fully badged out, as long as you're good with his release, he is absolutely incredible. Now, I've never been able to really get his release down, especially on current gen. On next gen, I heard it's an easier release to green. So if that's the case, then maybe Monta Ellis is that next level. 100 driving dunk tendency, decent enough defensive tendencies. Steph base with the Mellows upper, which you'd think would be good, but like I said, I've had trouble greening it. Obviously, Pro 1 on next gen is better as well, so I don't know. I've not used Monta on next gen, but if he is like that, he could even be higher on this list. Coming in at number 3 on my list is Pink Diamond Tracy McGrady. Now, this is one of the most inconsistent players in my opinion. During the qualifier, he was absolutely terrible for me, but when I play some wagers in some tournaments, he absolutely lights it up. 6'8", 7'2" wingspan, hot spots from 4 to 5 places around the arc. 6 Hall of Fame badges, 17 on gold, 6 on silver, 1 on bronze. 93 ball, 90 driving dunk, 85 speed ball, 87 ball, 88 speed, and then 82 lateral quickness. The one thing I would say, on next gen, he's even better because that steady shooter turns to blinders, and that makes him so much more difficult to defend. Comes with Hall of Fame Showtime gold range. Now, the flexible release, Green Machine, Hot Start, and Hot Zone Hunter that he can't get does hurt the card quite a bit, but playmaking wise, he is pretty complete as well. You apply some defensive badges like the Chase Down Artist, Pick Dodger, Off-Ball Pest, stuff like that, and Trace McGrady can be even better. Tendency wise, 96 driving dunk tendency, 54 on ball steal tendency, 54 contest shot, Trey Burke release, Kobe's upper, absolutely incredible. All I'm going to tell you guys, is once we get a Galaxy Opal Trace McGrady, he might be the best card in the game. Coming in at number 2 on my list is Pink Diamond Jaylen Brown. If you had the best squad possible, I recommended that you didn't get him because he does cost a ton to badge out. 6'6", 6'11 wingspan, 6 Hall of Famers, 28 gold badges, 8 on silver, 1 bronze badge. Hotspots from 4 to 5 places around the arc, 89 3 ball, 95 driving dunk, 84 speed with ball. Would like to see that a little bit higher. 86 ball handle, 88 speed acceleration, as well as that 92 vertical. Lateral quickness is a 93, which is very, very solid as well. Finish wise, does have the Hall of Fame showtime. You can see shooting wise, very, very complete. You need to put Deadeye, Hot Zone Hunter, and range on him, as well as quick first step, handles for days, possibly Intimidator. Like, he's not complete at all, but with the Intimidator, some of these shooting badges, you can make him very, very, very solid when he is badged out. Tendency wise, 75 driving dunk tendency, not very good defensive tendencies, but has one of the smoothest releases in the game. I absolutely love that release. I always have and always will. Number 2 behind the back, which I personally like better on next gen. And let me tell you, I didn't get Jaylen Brown, but a badged out Jaylen Brown, there's no doubt about it, is a top 3 shooting guard in the game. Coming in at number 1 is J.R. Smith. 6'6", 6'10 wingspan, hotspots from everywhere. This card costs upwards of 1 million MT. 96 3 ball, comes with a 96 driving dunk, 86 speed ball handle, 90 speed acceleration, 95 vertical, 88 perimeter defense, 92 lateral quickness. Shooting wise, Hall of Fame flexible, range extender, Tyler shooter, volume shooter, as well as a ton of other badges. And now you want to apply Deadeye, Green Machine, and some badges like that. Has the Hall of Fame showtime as well. Defensively can get pretty complete as well. The thing is, he only has 5 badge spots. So when you put Hot Zone Hunter, when you put Deadeye, when you put Green Machine, when you put Bailout, Dimer, Handles for Days, Needle Threader, Space Creator, Stop and Go, you can't get him all the way badged out. And so that's the only thing that holds me back about JR. Tendency wise, very, very good. 95 driving dunk tendency, 68 on ball steal tendency. Now that hard foul is a little bit concerning to me. Has an absolutely incredible release with that jump shot 49. Pretty good dribble 6 compared to his past cards. And no doubt about it, at the primary shooting guard position, J.R. Smith is the best shooting guard in the game. Alright, that is going to wrap it up for my top shooting guards in NBA 2K21. If you guys differed in any of these opinions, especially when we got down into the 8 through 10 range, 7 through 10, 6 through 10, that's where it was very, very difficult for me to rank those players. So I know you guys probably have some differing opinions, and comment those down below because I always love hearing your guys' feedback. Guys, drop a like on the video, subscribe if you are new, and as always, man, I love you guys and have a blessed day.